Hello friends, today we've got Luka Modrić swapping Madrid for Milan in true football fairy tale fashion. Chelsea shaking things up again, but this time it's all about the goalkeepers. And Paul Pogba? Yeah, he's back in the headlines, but is it a comeback or a final chapter? So grab your seat, hit that subscribe button, and let's dive into the wildest stories shaking the world of football today. Fenurbache make bold move for Leroy Sané. In a jaw-dropping twist to the summer transfer drama, Fenurbache have officially launched their bid to land Leroy Sané as a free agent. Yes, you heard that right. The Bayern Munich speedster, known for his electric pace and dazzling footwork, is now at the center of a multi-club tug-of-war. Sané's got options: a big-money move to Saudi Arabia, a strong push from Turkish rivals Galatasaray, and a new contract offer still on the table from Bayern Munich. But now, Fenurbache have entered the race with serious intent and the ambition to pull off one of the shock signings of the summer. Can they get it done? All eyes on Istanbul. This one's far from over. And it's official, folks. Buckle up because we've got a major move lighting up the transfer market. Gorgino, the midfield metronome known for dictating the tempo at the highest level, is heading to Brazil. That's right. The former Arsenal and Chelsea star has put pen to paper on a 3-year deal with Flamingo. After conquering Europe and lifting the Champions League and Euro 2020, Gorgino is bringing his world-class experience to the Maracanã, and Flamengo fans are already dreaming big. From the Premier League to the Brasileirão. This is not just a signing, it's a statement. The midfield just got a whole lot smoother in Rio. Stay tuned. The Gorgino era at Flamengo is about to begin. Hilal raised the stakes for Victor Osammen. The race for Victor Osammen is officially a transfer blockbuster in the making. After Galatasaray's surprise push in the last 24 hours, Hilal have fired back with a massive improved offer, over 70 million euros to Napoli, plus a salary package that could make Osammen one of the highest paid players on the planet. With Napoli open to talks and the Nigerian star weighing his options, the battle lines are drawn. European prestige versus Saudi riches. Will Osammen light up Istanbul or take center stage in Riyadh? This saga's about to hit its climax, and fast. Breaking news from North London, and it's a shocker. Tottenham Hotspur have officially confirmed the sacking of manager Ange Postecoglou. After a roller coaster spell in charge, the Australian tactician's time at Spurs has come to an abrupt end. Hopes were high when he arrived with his attacking philosophy and fearless football, but in the end, it wasn't enough to keep him in the hot seat. The club now heads back to the drawing board in search of new leadership, while fans are left stunned and asking, what's next for Spurs? One thing's for sure, the managerial merry-go-round in the Premier League is spinning once again. Roma have their new general. Gasperini takes the helm. Ladies and gentlemen, it's official. Gianpiero Gasperini has been unveiled as the new head coach of AS Roma, signing a 3-year contract with the Giallorossi. After working wonders at Atalanta with his fearless, high-octane football, Gasperini now brings his tactical brilliance to the capital. Roma fans can expect intensity, creativity, and a whole lot of passion on the pitch. The Eternal City is buzzing, and a new era is about to begin at the Stadio Olimpico. Can Gasperini lead Roma back to glory? Arsenal. Turning up the heat for Benjamin Cheshko. The Gunners are on the move, and their sights are firmly set on one of Europe's hottest young strikers. Arsenal are advancing in talks to sign Benjamin Cheshko following initial contact made last week. Negotiations are progressing well with all parties involved, and while there's no deal in place just yet, the North London club is pushing hard to bring the Slovenian sensation to the Emirates. Standing tall at 6 feet 5 inches with pace, power, and a killer instinct in front of goal, Cheshko could be the next big name to lead the line for Mikel Arteta's side. Could this be the striker Arsenal fans have been waiting for? Chelsea are back at it, shaking things up once again. But this time, it's not another flashy winger or overpriced midfielder. Nope, the drama is brewing between the posts. That's right, the Blues are now going all in for Mike Manan from AC Milan. It's not a rumor, it's a real bid on Milan's desk. Manan's contract has just 1 year left, And with Milan missing out on European football, they're in serious need of funds. Letting a world-class goalkeeper leave for free next summer? Not happening. For a while, everyone thought he'd extend and become Milan's long-term number one, minus all the Donnarumma-style chaos. But now, it looks like he's on his way out. Here's the twist. Chelsea weren't even planning to buy a new keeper this window. Robert Sanchez was supposed to be the guy. Perhaps consider introducing some competition from the academy, giving him another season. But when Manan became available, Chelsea's whole plan went out the window, again. If this move happens, Manan walks straight into the 11 as Chelsea's undisputed number one. Sanchez? Likely headed for the bench or the exit. And with a stockpile of young goalkeepers already in the squad, Chelsea are once again making a big money move before sorting out what they actually need. The question now, is this a smart upgrade or just more of the same scattergun recruitment? Don't get it twisted, Manan is top tier. He brings elite shot-stopping, leadership, and composure. He could seriously elevate Chelsea's defense. But is there a plan here, or is it just panic buying in disguise? Share your thoughts. Would you back Manan to take the gloves, or should Chelsea give Sanchez another shot? Hit the comments and let's talk about it, because this keeper saga is far from over. Luka Modrić has officially found his next chapter, and no, it's not Inter Miami, not Rangers, and not even a Saudi mega deal with Ronaldo at Al Nassr. Instead, he's heading to AC Milan. Yep, the 39-year-old midfield maestro is about to don the legendary red and black stripes at San Siro. Who would have guessed that after dominating in Madrid for over a decade, Modrić would still be chasing top-tier football in Europe? But this move? It's more than just football. It's a dream come true. Luka has admired Milan since childhood, and now he's set to fulfill that lifelong ambition. While many expected him to wind down in the sun or cash in overseas, Modrić has taken a different path, proving once again that real class doesn't fade with age. And let's be honest, judging by his form last season, he's still got plenty to give. Milan, who finished 8th in Serie A, are in serious rebuild mode, and bringing in a leader like Modrić could be exactly what they need. All that's left now is the official announcement, expected in the next couple of days. Just imagine it. Modrić commanding the midfield under the San Siro lights, chasing trophies, and writing the final chapter of a legendary career. That would be iconic. Paul Pogba's next move? It's starting to feel less like a transfer and more like a full-blown football drama. Not long ago, he was bossing midfields, winning the World Cup, linking up with Cristiano Ronaldo at United, and now, clubless. His match fitness is in question, and 18 months out thanks to that ban. While other stars were chasing Champions League glory, Pogba was stuck grinding behind the scenes, trying to prove he's not done, that he's still got something left in the tank. But now comes the big question. Where does he go from here? MLS ? Saudi Arabia? Marseille? Monaco? The rumor mill hasn't stopped spinning. Marseille had a sniff, dreaming of a Greenwood-Pogba reunion. But the wages? Way too high. Pogba still wants United-level money, and that's just not happening at the Velodrome. So now it's Monaco in the mix. And honestly, it makes sense. They're back in the Champions League. They need someone to take control in midfield. And signing Pogba would be a statement. Is this a gamble? Absolutely, but a huge one with potential upside. Still, can they trust a player who's spent more time on recovery bikes than on the pitch lately? That's the risk. You might land a generational talent with a point to prove, or end up with a very expensive benchwarmer. Pogba's camp isn't ruling out Saudi or MLS either. Because let's be honest, those leagues don't mind a little drama if it brings headlines and shirt sales. So here we are, Pogba at the crossroads. Again. And you've got to wonder, does he still have one last big run left in him? Or are we witnessing the slow fade of a star who never quite hit the heights we expected? Let us know in the comments. Should Monaco take the shot? And hey, before you bounce, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. No risk, high reward. Unlike some of these transfers we keep talking about.